Welcome, welcome, Capricorn. This be Olin Odinson. Welcome to my channel. This is going to be your June reading, and I apologize about the lateness, the lack of fortnightlies. Lots of things occurred. Mother's graduation, bunch of other things, tiredness, lots of things. But without further ado, without further ado, and without further delay, which is now called Delu, without further ado, Capricorn, let us begin with your reading. We have a story that wants to be discussed. Yeah? Hmm. Some of you are very playful. I was not like this before the reading. Some of you guys, I don't know if you guys are new to me. If you're new to my channel, when I start a reading, I'll immediately kind of, for some, I'll get into the energy of whoever it is I'm reading for. Some of you are like really in the mood, really in the playful vibe, and it's interesting. The first card we have is the Piper, which is the singer, the musician, the one that loves melodies and follows the the sound more than words. It's following the frequency and just lining up with it. So immediately, I don't know what's happening, Capricorn. Um, it's like, alright, I'm seeing two different things. So let's just dive deep into the one that I see. So the Piper right next to the Friends, it's almost like you're lining up. You're kind of doing things in a sense where your heart is leading you to a specific individual, it seems. And I'm getting individual because we have one, just all these characters are one beings. If it was more than one, I would see other cards, but this feels like a relationship that I'm reading for quite specifically because we have the Friends right next to the Piper, and the Piper is a romantic. They use their melodies rather than their words because this person, whoever this is, isn't very good with their words. Interesting. So this is a very specific message, not going to be for all. Um, but whoever you're dealing with, or you might not be very good with words, and your best form of communication is through music, is through song, or is just through, you might be receiving messages through music, and the messages that you're receiving through music is bringing you closer to people who resonate with your frequency, and you're paying closer attention to what those messages are more than late, because the Piper is also finding messages where just everywhere through sound, finding messages through sight as well, through the colors that you see, and following that is bringing you closer to friends. Or also, the other message that I'm getting here is someone in your life is giving you messages without knowing that they're giving you messages. So it's very interesting. This is a complete other message, kind of the same. Take whatever resonates, right? But it's almost like whoever you're dealing with, they don't know that they're a channeler. For example, it's like this person, whoever they are, since they're so free in their soul, every word that they say is a message for someone, whether they realize it or not, whether they try to be this person or not. And the birds are just chirping. I don't know if you could hear them, but whether they realize this or not, they're this role in your life, and it's like you're being drawn closer to them. And then right after that, we have the Himself card. This is life force energy. This is very Capricorn energy as well. He's a dancer between life and death, which is in mine astrology, Capricorn is represented by death. That's what they're called. It's very interesting. You would think it's Scorpio, but you know, other religions and other associations, it's different. That being said, this feels peculiar because Yes, this feels like someone you're dealing with, specifically Capricorn, because I have you over here, which is the feminine energy, or reverse this if you need to. But whoever the masculine energy is, it's they're solidifying their presence into your life. I'm hearing it's like someone who's a hologram suddenly walks out from the platform. This is quite visualistic. I'm seeing it now. So it's like you see a hologram of this person, right? And they're just channeling, they're singing, they're dancing, doing their thing. Out of nowhere, they just walk out of their platform and they become concrete. And you're like, I don't know what that is. I don't know what that even means. That probably is gonna make sense for someone, but something is revealed specifically, but when it comes to their truth, their soul, the heart chakra is present. He is uh, this centaur over here. It can be a Sagittarius if you're dealing with as well. Definitely, very well might be an air sign. Um, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, because we end off with the Indie card, which is one of making decisions. But it feels like a decision is made here, which is very rare for this card to be present and its energy to be sure. Because it's very sure, whatever this is. So, going back to the message, you're dealing with someone, or there is just a realization of who your true friends are, where you truly belong, where your soul truly is meant to be in, Capricorn, and that is only heightening. So right next to the friends is the himself card, so it's almost like the messages only get louder and clearer, that of where you're needing to be, of where your presence is needed to be. Also, the person that you're dealing with is being drawn closer to you. It's almost like, yes, it's like the song, they're listening to a song and they're realizing who you are to them, and they're being drawn closer and closer. And right next to, it's like he is headed for her, the masculine energy is headed for the feminine energy. Genders don't matter here. And she is just, the more she finds herself, the more she balances the scales between this dynamic here. So the more whoever this energy is, could be you or whoever you're dealing with, whatever energy is in this dynamic, the more they find themselves, the more they sing their song. I just heard a chirp. I don't know if you heard that, but the more they find themselves, the more they sing their song, the more this person, whoever they are, is unknowingly being this channel for others, and specifically this person, you maybe, or this you being this channeler for them. It's drawing them closer to this relationship and balancing the scales here. This is a very sure energy. Usually this is one of wishy-washy indecision, which is how this could have been in the past, but now the scales are balancing, and there's a realization that this is always meant to be an exciting relationship. This is always meant to be an exciting situation. You're not always meant to be on your toes. It's becoming more stable and grounded, which is the energy of Lost Gunna. This is a grounded energy. This is being present in the reality. And things are becoming more stable and balanced. I just keep hearing more stable and balanced. Yeah, so you're coming out of a dark phase. You're coming out of a rut, out of a wherever Indy is in right now. He stays in between the realms to make decisions of what is going to be received upwards and what's going to be dealt with downwards, but there's always going to be a balance here. Excuse me for some water. That being said, you're being lifted out of this rut, whatever it is, and if there's just a lot of direction, you could be traveling, because usually when I get this, whenever I read, I have been noticing when I see more cards go in this direction, it's you're going in a direction. It's like you're going to travel in a certain direction. Whether it is spiritually, it feels like this is more spiritually, but it actually feels balanced, and it's very balanced. Like I said, yeah, actually, yeah, it's very balanced where this is both travel spiritually and physically. and it doesn't need to happen in chronological order. It is just happening, is what they're saying. And right after this, we have the fairy godmother, which is she brings in opportunities, gifts. She just comes with gifts. This is Santa Claus. This is Santa Claus coming into the picture here, and you didn't know that this being was gonna come into the picture or whatever this is, but the minute you get yourself out of this rut or energy, but like I said, I haven't been feeling any dark energy. There has just been this sense of discover. Much discovering has been happening, and you're not going backwards. You're only moving forward. Is the message? You're only moving forward, and with each milestone that you reach, there is a treasure waiting for you. Interesting. That is beautiful, Capricorn. This is a very calm, clear message of following whatever it is. It's like you're doing the thing, whatever the thing is, and you're doing it in such a balanced way, and everything in your life is lining up, and someone seems to be coming in. Someone seems to be coming in as you discover yourself, or it's reverse. Someone's discovering themselves, and it's drawing in someone from a specific place. A cycle is completing, and you're going to be surprised at how this plays out. Goodness, we have so many cards that just fell out. I guess I'll read them. But yeah, we have this Guacha card right next to the feedlot line, which is a oops. This card is surprises right next to the completing of a cycle. So it's almost like there's going to be a final step that's going to complete the cycle, and it's going to be a surprise. But it's almost like the cycle is already completed for some of you, and most of you is you're on your way to complete the cycle, or you're on your way to complete this part of the journey that you are on right now. It's almost like a final, just a final. I just keep hearing a final completion, and this does not happen often. This is not a new deck. If you can see here, it's 64 and then 65. So yes, this is a completion of whatever this is, and it happens out of the blue. It's a surprise, and it's a victory that you're encountering, and it's a new beginning right after that, and it's a major healing, and it's a resolution of whatever this rut was, and it's a mastering of the cycle that you are in, and rising out from the depths, and being in the now moment and free flight. So there's more of that. There's more of that energy of this direction. Wow, Capricorn, you are in for a surprise, a very victorious, welcomed event lining up for you. A very victorious welcome event. A very victorious welcome event. I keep hearing. This is a very healing. Something is going to enter your life that is very healing for your body. Some of you might have been dealing with a lot of physical ailments or something of that nature, but things are lining up. A new beginning that is victorious. These cards, you want to see these cards side by side. Let me tell you, you want to see these cards side by side. This is a victory, phoenix rising moment right next to a new beginning that is auspicious, that is invaluable. You cannot put a price on this energy. If this energy is present in your life, you can rest assured many welcome changes are on their way. Capricorn, my God, this is a beautiful, very positive reading. Oh, I am so happy for you, because last week it was, you guys were very hard, not last week, but the last reading was all about you guys were doing so much work without receiving any rewards, but it seems as though what's coming in is an understatement to what's well deserved. After the sacrifice, so we're going on to the gods and titans, after the sacrifices that have been made, the hard work that has been put into the relationship you're in, this is very relationshipy, or the career, this is all things though, because with the master maker, this is all about order. This is all about diligence, devotion to your career, devotion to yourself, and then in turn the universe rewards you with things that make you happy. And if a relationship makes you happy, that seems to be what you are manifesting. But through the sacrifices that you have made, also being sure that you are willing to sacrifice whatever it is if you want to manifest whatever this is that you are manifesting, if you want to keep this. And to specifically sacrifice the energy of becoming selfless. So Prometheus took it upon himself to steal fire from the gods to give it to humanity, and then the gods punished him with Pandora, which she unleashed all the evils into the world, right? But alas, if my memory serves me well, the last item that was kept in the box was hope. So she released everything, but she closed it, but then hope was left still inside the box. So it's almost as though needing to sacrifice the selfishness when it comes to your career and work life, when it comes to working specifically, you're needing to be completely selfless and devote yourself to your service or to the betterment for just more than one person, because it's almost like some can say, did Prometheus steal the fire for humanity for them or for his glory, right? Did he do this for the people or did he do it for himself? So there is just this energy of sacrificing selfishness and keeping into consideration the well-being of others when it comes to manifesting your needs, because you can rest assured your needs will be met as long as you have this balance. So this balance that comes in, the finding yourself, the listening to the song of the messages of another, or just being yourself unapologetically and following your heart when it comes to what you deserve, but not mixing what you deserve and work together in the same place, because then it can get mixed up and seem selfish. But that's not, I'm not getting that whoever I'm reading for, that you're selfish or whatever. It's just there is a balance that's coming in that's helping you see things more clearly and separating work and play. You're separating work and play and having them in their own domains. It's not choosing white, it's not choosing things to see them as white and black. It's just an equilibrium. It's neutral. It's knowing what to choose in any given situation. And that balance, that understanding brings in this love, this eros. And nah, sketched, I guess. Nah. Um since you guys saw me go through this, on the top of this deck is Eros, and I like to say when the artist chooses a specific card for display, it's kind of like the power card. It's one of the most important cards. And Euros over here is just what is it? This is just the thing that you desire the most. For some of you, it's almost like some of you are just really wanting the a happily ever after when it comes to a love in your life. But most importantly, I just feel this big love that is entering your life. This love that feels like it is this energy, Euros. The masculine energy in your life seems to be paired with this surprise, seems to be paired with this cycle that's completing, and you following this song, the song of Eros, the song of love, is pulling you out of this altruism, this energy that you're needing to sacrifice, or whoever in the situation is sacrificing it. But it's not like this is something that you need to do, because it seems as though the path that you're on right now, it's bringing you out of this regardless. Without this reading, you would get here regardless, pretty much. You don't need this reading, is what I'm trying to say, and I'm just reading the message for you. This is a June reading, by the way. I don't know if I said that, but yeah, without this reading at all, you're still gonna get to this place. So all of this is just emphasizing the message or the path that you're on. So we have this beautiful dedication that's in your path that's bringing you into new places. What I say earlier about the travel, this direction, and then we have travel. You're traveling. I don't know what this is, but here, let's get all the cards that are doing this in this. Like how many do we have that are doing this? A lot. The cards fall on the floor. So we have, like, guys, you're traveling both spiritually and physically. So going in this direction. She's looking in this direction. They're going in this direction. This direction. This direction. Do you see that imagery? Travel. You're traveling, Capricorn. I don't know where you're going, but you're not going to be in the same place in a few weeks, or I don't. This is just big major changes, and this, I'm not surprised because the messages recently have been insane, but in an unbelievable positive phenomena way. um 10 of the wheel and the forest lovers, the lovers card, 2 of bows, the decision that is made, balance, 6 of bows, abundance. This is 6 of wands. This is this is victory. This is that victory moment. Capricorn, what is happening to you? I don't know. Does any cards fall on the floor? No. But yeah, this is the cycle that completes through the energies of this eclipse is bringing 2 people together. And I just love this card because it's like a marriage that happens in the forest. Could be an air sign you're dealing with too, Capricorn, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This air sign could be this, but this direction you're traveling with this person, and the scales are balancing. You could be dealing with a fire sign too, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but a decision is made when it comes to your life. Like, this is fate. This is a fated decision of the gods, of the angels, of the spirits are making. They're making this decision to bring these 2 people together, and it's a major. It's like something that is very much so meant to happen for these individuals. Like, my goodness, what a reading, Capricorn. 5 of winter. Walking away from dishonest associations, realizing that what you thought you wanted isn't the best for your happiness, something that's not worth the effort. So this has to do with this gloominess doom energy that came out right next to the Master Maker. This has to do with the sacrifice and altruism, realizing that the material world is not what you want. What you want is emotional fulfillment. So realizing that you're just wanting healthy relationships. You're just what matters the most to you is love. It's like you're really, as cheesy as that sounds, you're realizing that love is the most important thing. And then we have believe in yourself, wonderful people who want to help you, maintaining a balance between work and home life. So there's that balance energy again, and believing in a healthy relationship. So loyal, friendly, talented, brilliant. And there's just that wonderful people who want to help you. So there's that appreciating the wonderful people in your life and seeing that those people are going to bring you closer to your goal. And then a windfall of money, advice, or assistance from others, a very successful project, a happy change in your career, Ace of Autumn. So yeah, this is that victory, a windfall of money, advice, or assistance from others, a very successful project, a happy change in your career. Yeah, things are changing. Things are changing very suddenly. You know, as I say that, cards fall out. And it has to do with your work. Like I said earlier, the all work and no play reading that bled through. You're learning how to balance the 2 and not get them mixed up and not take out. It's like because you have been working so much, you're taking. If you were taking anger and not having enough fun in your work, that's what's being balanced. You're separating the two. And then beautiful. Which, okay, they want to start with this. Immediate action, a challenge you can successfully manage, a passionate relationship. So this is like immediate action, a passionate relationship, a challenge you can successfully manage. This is like someone coming in fast on their horse. This seems to be this energy. This seems to be this. It couldn't be any more clear. This is a very loud return of someone. A very loud return of someone who's just present. My god, my voice cracked a little bit too. It's almost like they're mustering up the courage to approach you. Wow, this is a very sudden surprise that's embarking. And it's because you change your whole life, because your career becomes healthy, things happen. And then happy news about your career, promotions, or scholarships. Well thought out plans that go perfectly, needing a little push to get going. It's like something is going to enter your life. An energy, person or thing or energy is going to enter and propel you into this direction that you're going to, that travel, excuse me, that travel that's happening. And then we have, excuse me, let go of the past, an ending that makes way for new opportunities, time to move on. So you're releasing an old way of thinking and being, and you're the bad is just going to drop away. The bad is going to drop away. You're being released from something and just going into some beautiful new beginning. And then we have, it's time to take action, be fearless, and happily pursue your most treasured dreams, amazing career opportunities. So something has to do with your work. Your work is definitely changing, and your whole environment is changing because of that. And through this travel, through this change of career, through this change of passion, your whole situation is going to bring in things that you deserve. So lots of things are changing for you, Capricorn. Love, career, everything. This is the Phoenix. Everything burns away, and you grow new feathers. All right, victory, victory. Beautiful reading, Capricorn. I am amazed how well this reading went. My ears just kind of rang. Wow. So yeah, this is the message that I have for you, Capricorn. If it resonated, feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for all the beautiful comments, by the way, for all the signs. You guys are awesome. Speaking your truth and just being here with me on this journey. I love you guys. Yeah, if you want further guidance through personal readings, that information is down there below. And check the social media if you want to connect. And yeah, anything else? Travel safely, my kin, through the night, into the light. And I say to you farewell.